What's good, Scorps? So, we're going to use the love oracles as our main message. Then we're going to go around it and get a story, see what's going on. How are you guys doing? Keep in mind this is general though, okay? It's not going to resonate with every one of you. All right, Spirit, what you like to talk to my Scorpios about? The dragonfly. Says be lighthearted, finding out things, come into the light, adapt, change, and heal. And you have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming. So that's what it makes sense to me, is that Spirit is sending you a connection, and you have to be in the mindset to accept it with this coming out. So you could be, don't take this the wrong way, but you could be a little too hard on yourself or love at this time, and it's going to prevent you from seeing something good coming in, because Cupid is ready to hit you with its arrow. So that's the message that I'm hearing here. But you have to prepare yourself for it. So, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, or meeting hesitation. Meeting hesitation. So, let's see what's going on. What's surrounding this spirit? What's going to be surrounding this spirit? What's going on here? Happy Monday, you guys. Wishing you a happy Monday. Here we go. Trying to make sure you can see this. All right, let's some cards for the middle. Here we go. So you have the High Priestess. So you do feel like something is coming, but you also know that you're blocking yourself too. Okay, that Knight of Swords and the Magician. So this is going to be something that you could have called in, Scorpio, with the Magician being here. So the High Priestess is just like you. It's Cancer and Pisces energy, but it's just like you. It's more mysterious, and it gets, she receives downloads, she receives messages, right? But you could have been receiving downloads before about relationships, and you could have been moving in haste, obviously going towards connections that was not good for you, knowing the information beforehand, kind of like ignoring red flags, Scorpio, kind of ignoring the red flags. Like this person is continuing waving a sword that's made out of iron and not rubber or plastic, and they're keeping it moving with this lightning hitting. So there could have been you moving in haste because this is something that you completely wanted, right? But I see the Knight of Swords as a blockage card. So that type of behavior could have been blocking you from real situations, could have been blocking you from paying attention to the red flags. I really do think that Scorpios are very in tune. This is how I break down the water signs in my head, and I could definitely be wrong, but this is how I break them down in my head. What I say is, and personal readings are open if you guys are interested. I'll put the link to pay for personal readings if you're interested. What I say is, Cancers are people that can't turn off their connection to source. Scorpios can, like, Cancers will walk into a room and immediately they know what's going on if they're more in tune with their intuition, with their abilities, right? They immediately can feel everybody's energy. Now, Scorpios could go into a room and have that shit shut off because we have a shut off button. Pisces, to me, is more in tune on a deeper level than the both of us. And it's because they go deeper into the water, into the ocean. I feel like Pisces is a mix between Scorpio and Cancers. That's how I see things. I know it's kind of crazy, but that's how I see things. It's crazy because I have a Scorpio sun, and I'm a Pisces rising. So both worlds, best of both worlds. With this showing up here, Scorpio, I do feel like it's been blocking you, wow, from the Emperor, from the Father, from you having this connection. So Spirit's wanting you to pay more attention to the messages that they are receiving, that they are giving you, so that you can make the right choice, right decision when it comes to love. So this tells me that you have been bringing in people in your life that's been posing as the Emperor, and they're not really the freaking dang on Emperor. Okay, so before the Cupid's arrow, you guys have hammer here, and you have mask, wow, and you have love call. I'm not going to grab anymore, but love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. But look, mask was after that, not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting, and then hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. You could have been dealing with people that you saw potential in, but you also saw that they was holding back because they were not ready for love, and you continued to push for those type of relationships. I'm guilty of it, okay? I'm guilty of it. Just because you're entertaining people doesn't mean that you're having sex with people. That's one thing they have misconstrued about us Scorpios. So I will say this. It feels like to me that you have all of the information that's needed in order for you to move forward and have and choose the right divine for you, divine masculine or divine feminine for you. Now, this could easily be that my divine masculine Scorpios that are watching, you are not listening to source and how you can show up for yourself and have the right true love come into your life, so you are not hurt either. So yes, I am talking to my masculines too, because y'all will get in here and say, you know that there are males watching too. I appreciate you. I know. Okay. Don't be offended. It's just that sometimes when we talk, we're so used to it being women listening to us, and we get to see behind the scenes how many women is watching and how many men is watching us. So just so that you know, FYI. So it's no offense to you. You just got to place yourself where you belong. Okay. All right. So let's get started. So the first card that's showing up is the moon. The moon is going to represent something trying to be revealed to you, but for now it is being, let me put this on top. For now it's being concealed. I feel like it's being concealed from you because Spirit wants you to be more lighthearted. Things come into light, adapt to change. Spirit wants you to open up. Because like I said, some of you, Cupid could have already hit you and you could really be standing in front of your person and not even know it because you have your bitch face on. Excuse my language, but people have said I've had a bitch face. But I seriously doubt it because it's just, I don't know. Anyways, the moon showing up could be showing up as fear as well. And this is Spirit's way of saying, Scorpio, you need to be more in tune with letting us help you and stop trying to control it out of fear. Okay? So, let's clarify the moon. That's being clarified by the Chariot. Yeah, they want you to be, this is Cancer's energy. That's also, well, you know, Pisces major arcana, but Cancer's ruled by the moon. So with this showing up, it feels like Spirit is saying, move with faith and not fear, okay? Look, that's the 9 of Cauldrons. So if you move with faith and not fear, is that the Ace of Pentacles? Or the 4, 5. So move with faith and not fear. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. And stop trying to control it. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. You have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely scared and running away. The 7 of Swords can represent treacherous behavior. It can represent lies, but it also can represent running away. And in your mind is a strategic plan. Okay? The Spirit is saying it's coming out with the High Priestess telling you, like, look, Scorpio, you're in the know. You know what's going on. It's just that you continue to not pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, look at you running away. This is Scorpio's card here. When you need to be doing this, hanging out, gaining information, from what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So Scorpio, there's a lot to learn, to have faith about when it comes to love. Yeah. Wow. I say a lot to learn. That's crazy. And the Page of Shields is someone that educates themselves before taking action. So it's like the pages are the thoughts, like, all right, I want to start this, I want to do this, right? And then they start and they receive the messages or deliver the messages on how people can start this specific thing that they want to get started with. And then the Knights are taking action, going towards it. Okay, so clarifying the Page of Shields. It's like you gain the information, but you don't move just yet. Yep, 2 of Swords. You sit still and sit stuck with it, confused and conflicted. And it's like, you don't have to do all of this. All right, you have the Temperance. It's just take your time moving forward. You don't have to rush. Like this Knight of Swords energy here. Move out of haste to find the person that Spirit is trying to send you. Like they're saying, we're going to hit you, but you have to have faith. It's not going to hit you when you were expecting it. They just want you to have faith. All right. So what's coming up is a 10 of Shields. So this is representing, okay, when I turned it around, you have been this way for a while. For whoever I'm speaking to, you have been in this energy moving like this. And this is what has been preventing you from having the true love, your true love come into your life, okay? All right, so clarifying the 10 of Shields. Rihanna did her thing. Ooh, Rihanna did her thing last night. The 9 of, yeah, this is preventing you from being in relationships. It's crazy because You're self-sufficient. You're independent. You know how to take care of yourself. That's crazy. You're ready for love. Love can absolutely come into your life, but you have to, wow, you have the Empress here, but you have to make sure that you're allowing your guides to give you what you need. You're trusting in your guides to give you what you need, okay? So, and this is why you come in with the regret, like, what did I do? Why did I stay in those relationships? And Spirit is like, because you didn't listen to us, because you didn't follow what we've told you. So I feel like they kind of want you in that Queen of Swords energy. Turn around and look back at it like, yeah, I went through that, and kind of like laugh at it and be like, I learned from it. And then keep it moving. Don't dwell on it too much or dwell on too much of what happened in the past. Just take it as a lesson so that you can move forward. Yeah, so that you can allow them to continue to guide you, King of Swords, the 10 of Cups. Okay. So clarifying the 5 of Cauldrons that's your energy, not Cancer or Pisces, but that's yours. So this would be you still dwelling over the past because you thought certain people was going to be your end all be all with this 10 of Shields here, right? So yeah, like you gave your love to people that ended up being stalemates in your life because you're moving out of haste and not paying attention to the messages that Spirit is sending you, okay? So, Ace of Cups. Well, we get into the meat potatoes now. All right, so here's an offer that's getting ready to come in for you. Will this be a dud? Or will this be what you've been asking for? It depends on what type of energy you are in, Scorpio. They've already told you, if you listen to us, you won't make a mistake with this offer. It'll be an offer that either you're supposed to accept or decline. So here's the Sun. Wow. So they're going to give you every information that you need in order for you to know if you should accept it or decline it. So you're going to be tested. Have you forgiven your past, Scorpio? Have you forgiven what happened to you in the past? And have you accepted that you've been hard on yourself for what happened, what you put up with in the past? Did you just see that? The Sun, the 9 of Cauldrons, and the Death card? Did they not tell you they're ready for you to have love and don't block it? What is this? 4 of Swords. Are you healed and ready enough for it? Whoa. So Cupid's arrow is really ready to hit you guys with what you want in love. Are you healed and ready enough? And I just asked. That's crazy that they're ending it with the 3 of Swords. So it's sitting here waiting for you, but you got to heal. I've been saying this to you guys for the last few readings. Cupid's ready to hit your behind. Are you ready for it, Scorpio? Clarify the 4 of Swords. See, you're not ready for it. You're not even in the lighthearted energy. Look at this. Arms folded, thinking it's not the cup that you asked for. Oh, my Lord. The Tower. I'm going to tear it down. Didn't even accept it. 8 of Wands. And the 6 of Cups. Thinking it's going to be somebody from your past. Thinking it's going to be something that's a dud from your past. And this is why Spirit is saying this. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So you're about to find out some stuff about yourself that keeps you from letting and having faith and being surprised. So they want to hit you with what you want. You can't say that the universe don't want to give you what you want in love. That's one thing you can't sit here and say. Because they're like, yeah, we want to give you exactly what you're looking for, but we can't give it to you if you're in this energy. You're not lighthearted about it. You're still stuck in the past. Investments that you've made. Still stuck. Yep, 8 of Swords. Mine is still stuck. Dealing with somebody that was a charmer, that only wanted one thing, had one thing in mind. You fell in love with them. They moved on, and you received the truth, the clarity that you needed. I'm leaving this here. Clarify the 3 of Swords. You can't keep moving, Scorpio, without healing, okay? You can't. Look at this. You're keeping your destiny from coming in. You're going to keep finding people is going to continue to leave you dry. Y'all know what I say about this. If you don't, his cup is empty, right? But the Queen of Cups has what he needs to have his cup full. Let me show you the Queen of Cups. She arrives with what he needs. I'm gonna find the Queen of Cups first. Did I pass? There she go. See? Oops. See? Sorry, y'all. Sorry about the glare. But she arrives with what he needs. So if you're paying attention to this, they clarified this Ace of Cups, letting you know, we want to send you this offer, Cupid's arrow. We want to send you this offer that's going to give you everything you ask for. What you ask for. But you have to sit confident in your Scorpio energy. That means everything that you could have went through, Scorpio, you could have went through, it attached itself to you, and it's not your true self. So you have to release it. If you guys didn't watch that reading that I put out that said, I'm so happy for you, go watch it. And there's a message inside of there where I talk about how I look at us individually. It starts at 33. That's crazy. Most of you watched it, and I don't know what you thought about it, but go look at it. Scorpios. Let's see if there's anything else. I do want to get a Wisdom of Oracle card for you. A leg up and clean it up. Wow. Let's read a leg up and clean it up. 21 and 34. Clean it up is 21. Getting to the core of a situation. Freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. I can't make this up, y'all. Time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamic and see what's yours, what's not yours. To clean up the relationship, everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go what is no longer needed. Be unencumbered, and your relationship will flourish. So if you're in a relationship or when the relationship comes, make sure you're already clean. Simple, this is a prosperity message that they have with this card. Simple things like opening your mail, paying bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, and getting organized is what these symbols mean when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself too. This card is a sign you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. It's okay to say no. You'll prosper even more if you do. It's possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now, trying too hard to be helpful. Be careful with that, Scorpio. I used to overdo that, worried about everybody else, and then found out that everybody else was not worried about me. It was time for me to stop that. I found out the hard way. All right, so 34 is a leg up. Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence, okay? Relationship message. That relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with the kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. Ask the universe, your spirit guides, and it is given. So let's shuffle. Spirit, what message do you have here from the wisdom oracles for my Scorpios? Here we go. You have serendipity at the bottom. And you have the fates. Wow. 17 and 18. If only y'all knew what those numbers meant in my life. All right. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to read the fates. Fate, karma, acceptance, there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are, and not try to make them otherwise suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect for the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. That means we can't ask others to have unconditional love for us. Like, that's like telling someone I love you, and if they don't say it back, that means you want to take the I love you back. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So whatever you went through, learn from it, Scorpio, and keep it pushing, keep it moving. Don't allow yourself to sit in that. We're reading serendipity. Opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. I can't make this up. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. All right. Well, they told you. They told your ass. All right, Scorps, let's see. You telling me he's just a friend. You telling me he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you telling me he's just a friend. You telling me he's just a friend. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me see. I'm shuffling to give you 3 cards. I used to do this after each personal reading, but I stopped. What's the first one you want them to know, Spirit, please? Here we go. And the first one is, you gotta connect more with your family, at least the ones that you call family that you can trust and love, and also be content with the way that things are going. So Scorpio, when they tell you to be more lighthearted, this is where you need to be. I feel yesterday, let me just tell you the story real quick. You could tap the right part of the screen if you don't want to hear this. But yesterday I was like, you know what? I always say that I'm going to give it up to the universe. Let the universe handle whoever's been doing me wrong. I always say that. Right? So, but I was so upset over something that happened yesterday. And I totally forgot about it. Let me tell y'all what to do. Whenever you get into that energy, go out and get you a cinnamon stick if you're not allergic, or if you can take the smell, right? Go light that cinnamon stick. When I tell you my energy changed just like that, it always does with the cinnamon stick. My energy changed just like that whenever you light a cinnamon stick, when you're not feeling good because somebody done ticked you off. Mark my words. Now, I know I said this to you guys before because I just saw the Lovers card here. Their family is going to love you. Their family is going to love you because they're going to see your genuineness towards their person, towards their and they're going to see growth in their family member when you enter into their life. You're a Scorpio. You're going to transform people's lives. So they're going to see like, wait a minute, they're like amazing. Let's get your second one. Three of Swords. You cannot move forward without working on this. You're wounded, Scorpio. You cannot move forward without working on this. This needs to be worked on. I love you guys enough to not mistake you, to not put you on the right path. You have to heal this. You have to work on healing this, Scorpio. You've been through way too much to allow this to keep you from really having that true love come into your life. You've been through way too much to not be able to be comfortable and sit comfortable for love. So are you ready to work on this? Are you ready? Are you ready to work on this? You have to work on that, Scorpio. And I know that shit is hard. Whew. You can't tell me. My twin opened up all sorts of wounds. I was like, oh my gosh. I was acting so crazy. And the people that knew me, when I came back and told them how I act, because of course I'm going to tell them the truth, I was acting a fool. And it was like, that's not even you. I know. I was acting so fucking crazy. It was ridiculous. Boy, you don't want to be hit with that twin and you ain't healed. You don't want to be here with that twin and you ain't healed from childhood shit, from adult shit, from relationship shit, family shit, you know, your personal problems outside of them, they hit you with that. Man, oh man. Ooh-wee. That shit hit different. Okay? It's different, y'all. Yep, that's when you're ready to love. Look at this. When you're stronger and you're strong and your cup is full. Look at hers. I burnt my hand. You guys know that, and it's healing. But look at hers. Look at that. Hers is right there. But if you notice with his, it's in his hand. And needing help. The kings don't normally need help, but they're supposed to be with their partners, right? That's crazy how they have the lovers next to the healing, but there's a tower. Ooh-wee. One day I'm going to do the whole deck so that you guys can see how it connects inside the deck too. See how he's holding on to his? And it ain't in a cup. His cauldron is not shining. It's not being, how can I say, glowing. That's not the word I want to use, but you get what I'm saying? Like, she's like, I got what you need. I know how to take care of mine. Now let me help you take care of yours and keep yours in order. Yours, and you know, together. But you gotta be ready for that, Scorpio. You gotta be ready and willing to know. You gotta trust it. Intuition. All right, so they're telling me before I let you go to shuffle this. And get you 3 more. Ooh, okay. Cupid's arrow. Again, girl with the snake. And healing heart. Told you. They're going to look at you like, your person's going to look at you like something's wrong with you. If you don't fix this healing heart, they're showing you again with another deck. Cupid's ready to hit you with an arrow. And they're saying, I'm going to read this. It says empath and narcissist. I like to say paradigm. I know it's paradigm. Okay? Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Being charmed. You're easily charmed and used because you need to heal your heart. Healing from a heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addictions. Some of you may be in separation from the very person you need to heal from instead of just saying goodbye to them. Instead of just saying, nope, I'm good. They gotta go. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. Some of you, this is what Spirit is saying to me, some of you are separated from your true love because you're not healed. You're not ready for them. You thought maybe you were, but you're not ready for them. And if they stayed, they would have enabled you and kept you from healing. You would have leaned too much on them. You would have put a lot on them. And is that fair to them? No. Not coming into the relationship. But if y'all both caused harm and harm at the same time, if y'all both caused stuff during the relationship, then that's when you're supposed to be able to really, really, really lean on each other, right? So Scorpio, you have work to do because Spirit want to bless you. They want to bless you. But you got to do some work first. Okay? So I hear a lot of people saying, I want this, I want that. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for that? Because Cupid's getting ready to hit you. You don't want to be unprepared. The next thing you know, you're like, what the hell did I get myself into? Okay? All right. This be it. I like this deck. If y'all haven't purchased it, I'm not being sponsored by them. But this deck, I saw it with another reader, and I was like, oh, that deck is really cool. I don't know what reader I saw it with. It may have been Suit of Cups, but I'm not sure. I gotta go back and check and see if she has this deck. But it may have been Suit of Cups that I saw this deck with. But I had been purchasing her other deck for a while. But this deck, go get it if you don't have it. So you can pull a card for you each day. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you later. Message.